When you stop looking outward and start looking within. In an age where everything demands your attention, from constant notifications to highlight reels of other people's success, it's easy to forget the most important thing: yourself. We grow up in a world that teaches us to compare in order to grow, to outshine others in order to be recognized. But the truth is, the more you look outward, the more you lose your inner compass. Real success isn't about how many people you surpass, it's about how many times you surpassed yourself. When you pause, listen to yourself, and act with discipline, you realize that freedom doesn't come from having everything, it comes from mastering yourself amidst every temptation. Don't just listen, start from your own mindset. Hit subscribe and get your special gift. Ebook, Success Begins With You. The world of endless distractions. Every morning, you wake up to a world waiting to steal your attention. Your phone buzzes, emails pile up, notifications flash, and before you even take a deep breath, your mind is already scattered in a dozen directions. We live in the era of the attention economy, where every second of your focus is being bought and sold. Platforms, brands, even people compete for your gaze. Yet few ask themselves the most important question: am I truly living? Or just reacting to the world? Distraction doesn't just steal your time, it erodes your ability to think deeply and disconnects you from yourself. When everything around you speeds up, that's when you must learn to slow down, silence the world for a moment, and listen to your inner voice. Ask yourself, what truly deserves my focus today? The answer may not come instantly, but in stillness, you rediscover a forgotten strength, the power of presence. When comparison becomes the chain of the mind. In the age of social media, comparison has become a subconscious reflex. You open your phone and see someone who seems more successful, wealthier, happier. Within seconds, you forget your own journey. Comparison doesn't just exhaust you, it turns you into a prisoner of others' expectations. We start chasing standards that were never ours to begin with, striving for measures society imposes. Yet the more we chase, the further we drift from ourselves. The truth is, each of us runs a different race. Another success is not a measure of your failure, it's simply a reminder that you can too. In your own way. Remember, true happiness doesn't come from being better than others, it comes from being better than who you were yesterday. When you stop looking outward, you finally see what truly matters, your inner journey. So instead of asking, why do they have what I don't? Ask, have I taken one more step today? That question frees you, pulling you out of the illusion of competition and back into the truth of your own growth. The power of discipline, the bridge to freedom. Everyone talks about freedom, financial freedom, time freedom, the freedom to live life on your own terms. Yet few realize that true freedom doesn't come from doing whatever you want. It comes from being in control of yourself. Discipline is the bridge between goals and reality. Without it, every dream remains fantasy. You can have perfect plans, the latest tools, or profound knowledge, but without consistency, everything stops at intention. Discipline isn't restriction, it's the act of someone who knows what they want and is willing to pay the price to get it. When you master discipline, you stop depending on emotion, you act whether you feel like it or not. And in that moment, you become truly free. Freedom isn't the absence of barriers, it's the ability to cross them through your own will. Every time you choose action over delay, you lay another plank on that bridge. Every day of consistency brings you closer to the shore of freedom. So if you truly want freedom, start by training your discipline. Freedom isn't the final reward, it's the outcome of small, consistent choices made day after day. Focus on yourself. No one can live your life for you. In life, we often get caught up in what others think, do, or achieve, but there's one simple truth few are willing to face. No one can live your life for you. Every piece of advice, every opinion, every judgment, means nothing unless you take action for yourself. When you stop looking outward, you start seeing inward. You realize what truly matters, your time, health, values, and peace of mind. Focusing on yourself isn't selfish, it's the only way to grow strong enough to help others and live your potential. Everyone has their own pace, path, and definition of success. When you chase others, you lose your rhythm, but when you focus on yourself, every step has meaning, slow perhaps, but certain. Don't wait for validation, don't wait for perfection, start right where you are, with what you have. Because no one can live your life, and no one can succeed for you. In the end, success isn't about being better than others. It's about becoming better than yourself, every single day. Focus on yourself, and you'll see that everything else is just noise. Discipline, the ever-burning flame of success. People often say, motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. And it's true, when emotions fade. It's discipline that keeps you standing firm. Motivation is like the wind, it comes and goes. But discipline is the flame, small yet steady. If you learn to protect and feed it, successful people aren't the ones always excited. They're the ones who act even when the excitement is gone. Discipline doesn't demand perfection, it only asks that you don't quit. Even one small step each day means progress. And that consistency creates the luck others talk about. Think of it like lighting a fire in the dark. At first, you crouch down, shielding it from the wind, patient and careful, but once it grows, it doesn't just light your path, it inspires others who are lost in the dark. So stop chasing inspiration, train discipline. When you have discipline, you don't wait for the right moment, you create it. And that's when you realize, discipline doesn't limit you, it sets you free. Conclusion. Success begins when you return to yourself. Life is full of noise, advice, standards, expectations, but sometimes, what you truly need isn't more voices outside. It's listening to your own voice within. When you pause and look within, you realize, everything you've been searching for, freedom, success, happiness, begins with you. No one can give it to you, and no one can take it away. The journey isn't easy. It demands consistency, discipline, and faith that every small step matters. But once you persist, you'll see, there is no road to freedom, freedom is the road itself. Return to yourself, focus, stay consistent, and keep moving forward. In the end, success isn't a destination, it's the journey of someone who keeps becoming better. Subscribe to the channel, download the ebook, Success Begins With You, and share your thoughts. Remember, the smartest investment is the one you make in yourself.